Hey, what's going on, boys? Welcome back to another video. Today, we'll be talking about the best money-making methods for your first 24 hours of Skyblock. So I know I've gone over the best money-making methods in Skyblock, but that was kind of towards the end game, late game spectrum of players. I got a lot of comments talking about how it doesn't apply to a lot of players, so now we're going to the other end of the spectrum, extremely early game, which will probably apply to more players. I know most of you guys are in end game or are in mid game, and I'll try to get some mid game guides out there, but I know more about early game and more about end game, so we're going with those first. First of all, now these are all methods that I have done in bingo, so they're all viable except for the last one, but I'll explain why later. It's because bingo is Iron Man, but these are all viable for Iron Man. These are all viable for any new player starting Skyblock. The first method I have is just literally just getting a diamond pickaxe, coming to Dwarven mines, and doing commissions and mining mithril. Reason why? Mithril sells for a decent amount to NPC. 640 coins, so 10 coins per to NPC. That's a lot when you are first getting started. That's like 30k per inventory. As well as doing commissions is going to help you level up your Heart of the Mountain, which is very good. You're also going to get a lot of mining XP, and in turn you should be getting a lot of taming XP as well, so you get coins from those level ups. You'll also be leveling skills, which I think is the most important thing. I think in your first 24 hours, the most important thing is to be leveling up skills, getting minion slots, unlocking warps, all that good stuff. So that's the first one, just simply mining mithril and doing commissions. The second one is going to be sugarcane farming. The cost is low, but the problem is it takes 6 hours to build a full farm without the Anita commodities. You also have to buy most of your sugarcane that you're starting with, buy the dirt, all that. So that's probably not viable, especially because the return isn't going to be very good until you get the Anita hoe, until you level up your farming, until you get the double drop chance from Anita. There's just a lot of things that go into making money from farming, and it's not really worth it. This is something I wouldn't recommend, but it is something that you could do. Another thing that you could do that I do a lot on bingo to get a decent amount of coins is you can go complete the Archaeologist quest. It's a one-time event, unfortunately, but there are waypoints depending on what mod you use to these relics. Basically, you go up here, you talk to the Archaeologist, he'll tell you he has a quest for you, and you run around, you get these relics. Each relic you get is 10k, depending on whether or not you have a cookie, where if it's your first 24 hours, you probably don't have a cookie. Every time you get it, you should probably go deposit it in your bank, so that if you die, you don't lose all those coins. But the goal with this is just to get a decent amount of pocket starting money, as well as to get 130k for your Raider's Axe. Raider's Axe is very, very important, especially because of the coins per kill and stacking Scavenger on top of that. A Raider's Axe is your best early game weapon. You get strength for wood, you get strength per kill, so it gradually gets stronger. This is also going to be your first axe for Zealot farming, which is something that if you are very good at the game, you could start Zealot farming in your first 24 hours. It does take some time, you do need to get some talismans, but Zealot farming is going to be the best early game money making method there is by far. It's not even close, especially because eyes sell for 760k per. Usually you can get those up to a mil, depends on different things, but I've seen eyes go up to 1 mil, 1.1 mil, depends if a YouTuber is doing dragons or not. But your goal should be to get a Raider's Axe ASAP. You can either do the quest yourself or try to get a friend of yours to open up the Viking shop, or maybe you can get somebody in a hub to open up the Viking shop. Who knows if people are nice. But we're gonna head back to Dwarven, because the next method that I have used to get coins on my bingo is actually killing goblins. The reason why killing goblins is good is because if you have a decent amount of magic find, especially if you can get yourself a god splash or a god pot, you can make upwards of like 600k an hour just running around smacking them. The recs to kill them are very low. You don't have to deal a lot of damage, but as you kill them, they will eventually drop you money bags, which is where you're going to make a lot of money. You can also get armor, which you can NPC sell, so stuff like that. It can be anywhere from like 2,000 to like 10k at some points, and that evens out to around 500 to 600k an hour, which is pretty good in your first 24 hours in Skyblock. Other things you could do, you could kill Ice Walkers. I'm not sure about the rates on Ice Walkers, but depending on the rates of the Glaciite Jewels and how much they're selling for on AH, which right now they're selling for 95k per, which is very good. You probably could make upwards of $1 million an hour depending on your magic find and running around killing them, because the cool thing about these, you literally need no requirement to kill them other than having Dwarven unlocked, because you can take a pickaxe, take any old pickaxe, and just smack them and it does a ton of damage. You'll be able to one-tap these things. The downside is they'll probably be able to one-tap you back, so if you want to kill them at range, you can buy yourself a artisanal short bow. You can fire the bow, swap to the, well, if you hit it, you could fire the, obviously this is a turn, but you could fire the bow, swap to the pickaxe, and it will one-tap it. You just have to be fast with the swap. I would recommend using hotkeys. You're not going to be able to scroll it. And then the last money-making method in this video, this is the only thing that does not apply to Bingo or Iron Man, is doing the Diana event. So Diana gets elected in 2 days, 17 hours. The reason why Diana is so good is with a common griffin, the mobs are not hard to kill at all, but the main thing that you're going for is mythological griffin feathers. These things sell for 67k per. You could probably do, without the API, you could probably do 30 of these an hour. Where if you do that math, 30 times 67 would be 2 mil an hour in your first 24 hours in Skyblock. That is very, very good money. Obviously, I just want to mention again, it is way better to grind skills, collections, minion slots, and unlocking all the warps than it is to grind money, but sometimes you do need those coins just to get a little spark going, to gradually get a better method, etc, etc, etc. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. I stream every single day at twitch.tv/theogyadi at 7 p.m. Central Time. Make sure to go check me out on there. Make sure to join the Discord, follow the Twitter, all that good stuff, and I will see you guys later. Peace.